top lane for the Renekton. Really strong matchup for Yagao in that mid lane, and you've got wave clear for days for Loken in the bot. This is the game where Kanavi's now open to play that invade Nidalee stall.
If it's a dead even state.
I think the best way, at least in these early stages, is to have a bit of pressure. Oh, hang on.
Oh, flash forward with the Winter's Bite. The cleanse is going to be good. Loken will be taken down. The Ignite, though, ticking, and the auto attack is good. It's going to be a trade of AD carries in the bot side. Both supports still surviving, but it is still a very good sign for RNG's bot side.
Try and get down towards bottom side. Way now, top lane.
Yeah, did not take his blue, and they're going to jump straight in onto Zoom, who's got himself a flash. If he wants to try and get away, he will, but the auto attack is good! And the Ignite that Xiaohu took is better. They're going to be able to get that top side rolling, and now the ball is all of a sudden looking very, very much in favor of RNG.
Oh, Kanavi, going to see if he can land this spear onto Way underneath the turret. Way, I love this. So aware that Kanavi is probably in the area if he started bot side, so actually kind of a net win for RNG. Right Way got his full camps, could have been set further behind. Will lose that on bot side, but TP now for Crying.
They are doubling down on this top side. We will see Xiaohu, though, being taken down first as he goes underneath the tower. Will get himself the kill. The trade back is there, so you're still okay with that for JDG, but you're losing so much on the minion side. Now we look on bot lane. They're going to try and do their own move here. Spear does not land. Ming is here, and he's just playing keep away right now. Flash forward. There's the Xenoblade down onto the Braum. Puts up the Unbreakable. Still has the stand behind me, but he's not going to be able to get it off in time. They will pick up a kill in response, and this early game is just tit for tat.
Going to make him fall further and further behind. So Way definitely not going to be able to keep up with this Nidalee. So we need to see him continue this impact towards the lanes. I want to see it towards mid. You're about to hit
Medicine right now, showing exactly what it's like as Crying does have the Destiny Gate and is sitting off to the side. We'll see Xiaohu just push himself in. Dominus has been popped. He's going for the wave right now. Just put down the tactical sweep, but he's just been killed. I feel like that was really greedy there from Xiaohu. There was no need to do that.
I would want to see his experience bar because he was just level 5. I think he was hoping to kill a couple of those minions, hit level 6, and then get the it'll be easier for them to force back RNG.
And you look on the minimap there, Loken is roaming up, but Kanavi walks straight into a bush. Kanavi, what are you doing? You just know they're there. You cannot just walk blindly. And Lumao loses his life as well, and RNG just get gifted 2 kills and a Rift Herald.
And we just said it. You go for this play, you need to make sure you're not giving that pick potential across to RNG because the CC and the burst is way too high.
Just yet, though, so it might be a little risky.
They still have the kick available, so might just be trying to boot Zoom completely away from that. But Zoom does have his own flash.
Oh, Zoom do have it. They're going to pop the Dominus. There's going to be the flash there. They do not land the Sonic Wave. Does he go down? No, he does not. The Ignite will not be enough to take him out. He will just survive as he pops down this pot. RNG, though, they know that Yagao is roaming up. They do not want to overcommit to this, so they use the Destiny. They also use Wave's Flash, but they don't get any purchase. Top lane, and maybe make this Rift Herald play work again.
I mean, look, there was a reason RNG were called the 4 wards plus Xiaohu in spring, and you're kind of seeing it here. It's like, all right, well, the last trio didn't work. Let's try the new trio. Oh, Xiaohu, you want to come as, or Crying, you want to come as well?
Yeah, they're going to try and go from it. Oh, the Glacial Fissure is just perfect. They're going to be able to juggle this aggro as well so nicely. They have to commit 2 ultimates to it, but they will not care for that in the end. They get the job done, they get the Renekton killed, and they get first tower.
And what do you do as Zoom? You've been doing a great job all the time long in this laning phase. You've been trading well, you've been beating out Xiaohu, and then
does not know there's 2 people standing in this bush. Still doesn't know there's 2 people standing in that bush, and the trigger discipline right now from the side of JDG is very, very good. They're going to even commit the TP to this. Is Xiaohu in a little bit of trouble? There's the Dragon's Rage kick to try and disengage, but it's a good, nice lockdown onto Xiaohu. They get the dragon and they get everything.
But the pick is back on towards Kanavi, the one person that was left to actually finish off the dragon, RNG respawn with. So it's 1 for 1, and although it nearly looked good from JDG, they end up getting that kill back in favor of RNG as well. So now, pressure on into this mid lane. We still have the Rift Herald as well. It wasn't committing the top side, so RNG plonk it down in the mid lane and look to take the mid lane turret.
And you got so much poke coming out here from the side of JDG, but you got to be able to try and burst this one down. Don't think they're going to be able to do it. That's going to be mid lane tier 1 taken out. Ming looking for something. The Chain of Corruption was committed, but not gained. And that's going to be a full retreat here now. See if they can find someone off to the side. See if they can get any kind of pressure. You have a Ravenous Hydra now for the Camille. There's the Mega Inferno Bomb on top of Gala. As they do end up putting out the Chain of Corruption onto Yagao. So he cannot exert. But it's a 1v1. And in the top side, Zoom takes that 1v1 and gets the kill. Crying commits the Destiny as well. And oh no, Dagda, it's all falling apart.
It was too late. I didn't see where Crying was, but it was a 2-level disadvantage for Xiaohu in that top lane, and he tries to go for the 1v1. Despite the ignite, he still falls, and now you've got members of JDG CG mid lane.
You've got this with them in Satchel Charge as well. Ming taking so much damage. He will go down to about a 10th of his HP, but that just means that JDG guarantee themselves this third Drake, and RNG just don't have any answers. Similar to JDG in Game 1, it feels like JDG are the ones dictating the pace, dictating everything that RNG cannot and cannot do.
Yeah, and people will look at the gold lead and go, well, it's dead even, you know, it's not really like they're in lead. It's because of the way their composition operates on both sides. But we're going to get a quick replay here. You can see Xiaohu goes to engage. I think he thought Crime was going to be able to get here a lot faster. Like, had the ghost, you can see him barreling through that mid lane to try and get there, but just ends up going down too fast. Zoom gets the kill, and it's too late for Crying to get in there. I'm trying to see if they're... Yeah, like, you can see Wei is trying desperately to work with these split pushes, set them up as Yagao.
Oh, he's going to go back in his way. He's trying to keep himself alive, but they're going to try and turn this one back around. They go back in on top of him, and they make the pick work, but they're not able to get Wei out. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but now Crying, where are you going to go, buddy? There's nowhere for you to be. There's nowhere for you to go. There's no support coming either. He's 1v4 right on top of him. 3 points from the back court is that Mega Inferno Bomb, and Zoom gets himself his 5th kill of the game.
And highlights,
I don't know if JDG are going to give it to them.
And I think this goes back to the creativity that we saw from JDG in draft. But
oh, nicely done there, utilizing the ward, and that could be Baron. Everyone just reset.
They just reset. You're missing Ziggs. They don't even have the TPs to get here, Penguin. RNG, how do you do that? How do you find the miracle pick?
And in a world where JDG make all of the right decisions, make all of the right moves, it is RNG that come out with a nice little pick. You can see Ming putting up the Unbreakable to try and take this one down. They're going to try and go for the steal. They jump in straight in. Wei goes back in. They will get the Baron for RNG as Lu Mao goes golden to try and keep himself alive. And in this fight, the very big Crocodile gets himself into the middle of the team, and these stopwatches are just buying so much time for JDG. They will take down 2 more members of RNG, and the rest of RNG will try and run away. They have to try and keep these Baron buffs alive.
They're on the run, though. They need to get away from your Mega Inferno Bomb.
Oh, no, there's just too much poke, there's just too much damage, and they lose 4 for none. And this is just JDG saying, yes, you get the Baron, but you're not going to be able to use it.
They get the pick, and they don't burn the Baron fast enough. They just, right? You end up transforming so many times in a fight that you end up getting this big burst of move speed, which is super, super nice as well. So I think you got a lot of options here as JDG off of this, plus having those big ultimates that you talk about makes such a massive difference. Now, you can see, at least from RNG, they're like, right, they are committed to Dragon. We need to start getting these towers, start to play elsewhere on the map. We actually have 1 Baron buff left, which is on Crying. Might get an inhibitor turn with this.
They might do, and that's a really good trade-up for RNG, being smart about the game right now. And you can see RNG just trying to stop everyone from getting the backs off, trying to lay them from trying to collapse on this top side. And you've cracked open the base. This is a good move here from the side of RNG, given all things.
And a really smart play as well, because you can see with Crying as well, even saw, or Shane Sword, sorry, picked up. It means you've got a little bit of safety, but Zoom
is going to get caught out here. They're going to try and commit 2 TPs to try and save him, though. He's taking a lot of damage. He flashes in. Staircase has been popped. They're just kiting this one out very, very nicely. They can't really take him out just yet, though. They will get both teleports, though, from the side of JDG. Kanavi will not land the spear. They're still pushing, still prodding to see if they can get him. They are going to see Lu Mao flash forward, which burns the flash from Wei and the Glacial Fissure from the Bronze. So, big ultimates down here for RNG, and they're losing. Zoom might be in dead, but is Zoom dead, or is he going to be the one getting the kills? He gets 1. He's going to be able to maybe look for another. The flash has to be committed as the observers finally get themselves down to this bot side where all the action was happening. This Crocodile's just too damn big.
Zoom is a menace in this game. We said you needed to shut this guy down. This is why. Now JDG off the back of that turn towards Baron.
Oh, this is risky, though. There's a lot of poke that can come in. We're going to see if Wade can get in there to try and get the steal down. I don't think he's going to be able to get it down. No, he won't. It's going to be JDG picking up the Baron, and then the fight can really start. Crying has no flash, but a great two-man Everfrost means that Gaon is locked up, but with a flash of his own, he's able to get on right on top. JDG in firm control of this game, and they might look just to run up mid and end this game.
I mean, JDG, the D stands for Dundee, because this Crocodile is popping the hell off. The fact that Zoom has managed to 1v2 in that bottom lane, and now give JDG the Baron off that play, JDG can close out game number 2.
Got themselves a minion wave into this mid lane. Tier 3 inhibitor turret does fall. Inhibitor down. Now, do you look to fully commit to this one here? As we can see Zoom popping that dominance, having the extra ability haste. He goes back in. Dragon's Rage back out. And this is going to be all about wave clear here for the side of Gala. He needs to just kill these minions, and he has done it so far. And now these health bars are low. Flash forward, Chain of Corruption. Can they take him down? No way. He's the first to fall. This Crocodile too damn big. He's just not dying now. He finally goes down. But you've lost 2 more members and only gained 1 for yourself. Neither of these teams, neither is going to want to try and risk a 50-50.
And there's no space for RNG to make fancy map plays. This has to be a straight up fight. Crying
with the Destiny Gate and the gold card, but he's deleted. No one can follow up on him on the CC, and now RNG are 4v5 as they come into this fight. There's the Hextech ultimatum onto Loken, but he's got a Zhonya's, so he keeps himself alive. The dominance has been popped as Zoom is on this Elder Drake. You still have both junglers. It's getting very tense, Dagda.
Yeah, Xiaohu doesn't have the TP, so he's stuck at this fight with half HP. Crying, gone.
For the
and
end.
JDG, they say, screw this. We've got a base, your base in the way. We can just run through mid.
The one thing RNG will have, though, they will be able to get back and defend this, so the game will not end just yet. The TP comes in. I feel like that's a little bit of an overcommitment right now. They have super minions. They have the Baron up for another 6 seconds. They're trying to look for the end right here, right now, and they do have a Ziggs as well. Xiaohu taken down to about half HP. He can't really go in. There's the Dragon's Rage kick. Good enough to disengage. There's Loken, and Loken's dead. They can't take the fight anymore. They cannot take the towers, and JDG have to run back.
You've got no Destiny, no TP for Crying, though he has just...
But now RNG know it's a 5v4. Do they look to try and re-engage this fight? The Destiny Gate onto the backside. Crying died again. But can RNG take this fight after the end of it? Zoom jumps straight in onto Gala, but the Chain of Corruption stops him dead in his track. It's Zoom for the life of JDG to keep them in this game. Xiaohu falls. Zoom is supreme, and they will take the fight. They will take the ace, and they will take the game.
Zoom.
The Crocodile got too big, and there was nothing that RNG could do. They will be forced into a Game 3, their first 3rd game series in 6 matches. Absolutely fantastic work from JDG, and they earned themselves a right to challenge for this win.